All right, YouTube, listen up. Here I am at my desk. That's right, this is my desk. This would be set number 2, I guess, if you count the car as set number 1, which I did a video from the other day. Arithmetically speaking, this would be set number 2. I'm still working on set number 3, which is outside, which is a little more challenging than it ought to be. But my backyard doesn't work because my neighbors are always home and their dogs are loud. And going out to the mountain bike trails like I used to doesn't really work either because I don't know who I'm gonna run into, especially considering that they're actually more crowded these days than usual because everybody is so desperate to get out of the house. With those being off limits, I've kind of been looking for a new place. The good news is I may have found one, though it's a little sloppy and gross compared to the woods, which I normally like. But I have a brief video of my kids and I visiting this location, which I will force you to watch now. You guys are doing great.
There's a car coming on the head.
No, that's right. Left is the other way.
I see a car coming on the head.
Yeah, and you got them thinking you're gonna dart out into the road. Keep going straight.
Going? Mama? I wonder where that car was going.
Yeah. Where do you think it's going?
That way.
All right, bud.
Almost there.
You almost got there?
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Of course, bud.
We're taking a picture of me.
I am. Is that okay?
Yeah. Come back up.
You coming back up?
Yeah, do you see me?
I think I do. Do I? Yeah, it looks like I do.
Out of my head.
You see your head?
Ah!
What does lightning do?
When the storm comes, help me catch a frog. I
Ooh,
almost caught a
I
frog.
saw you almost got that one. What you doing?
Here, right, Mama? Ah, I touched it.
Did you?
Yeah, I touched his back. Is it going to go slow? I almost caught it. Except it swam too deep. But I did hold it.
Oh, I believe you. Wasn't that adorable? It was, I know it was adorable. I'm not biased, it was adorable. I think that might work even though it's wet, simply because it's isolated enough that I won't get interrupted. And that's partly because of it's not so isolated that people can see me from a distance and won't come and bother me. In fact, when we went on that trip, as we were leaving, there were some other parents with their kids waiting for us to leave so that their kids could play in the gross swamp too. I guess it's a popular swamp. So where have we been? Fair question, hopefully with a kind of obvious answer, considering that 2020 and COVID has impacted everyone, including us, to the point where between changing jobs, rearranging the house to make work from home work, homeschooling the kids, off-road just has really taken a back seat. Now that said, I am sorry that I just completely vanished without a trace. That comes down to a couple challenges. One that I talked about already, which was location, which I'm clearly working on. I got a new mount for my car. I repainted this wall and hung up stuff and got this location to work. And I'm scouting for new outdoor locations that are safe and accessible so I can start doing filming there as well. But the other one, probably the bigger one, is a creative process. People tend to have a creative process that they develop and rely on. And for me, it's being alone. If you look at Off-Road Yo-Yo as a YouTube channel or my other channel, Kyle Stewart, a lot of the videos, which this is a loose term here, that are successful and whether people have talked about them, seem to like them, have gone viral. I did have one go kind of viral, which I was proud of. they all have one thing in common, in that I was by myself. When the house is mine alone, I'm an idiot. I talk to myself, I yell, I do stupid things. But through doing that, I come up with jokes and ideas and things that are worth filming. On Kyle Stewart, I have the video where I yelled at frying pans, which is the one I hear about the most. People bring that one up to me more than any other video. And that happened just as you saw it. I walked into my kitchen and I started screaming because I had the house to myself. Why not? And then I noticed the echo, said that I want to film that, got my phone, came back and did it again, and boom. Wow, that's just how I work. And because of COVID, because of this year, I have had 0 alone time. So my creativity has been nil. And I'm not exaggerating. We have all been in this house every day this year. Different families have to make their own decisions on what is safe this year. And for us, it has been what many may consider overcautious, to the level that we have withdrawn and isolated ourselves. But given our circumstances, we feel that it is the right thing to do. And one of the consequences is that we have 0 alone time. Kids are homeschooled. Wife and I are both working here. You can't see behind this camera, and I won't give you a tour, but like 8 inches behind you right now is where my wife is all day working. And there's no wife's not home bit if the wife is always home. So bless her heart, I love her to death, but I can't yell at pans out of nowhere if there's other people in the house, because it will scare them, because it's insane. Thank you for watching this. See what the future holds. I'm not making any promises because I just can't, but I'm hoping that we're getting the momentum back, and I hope to be seeing y'all more often here in the near future. Thanks a lot. Bye.